Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. This is episode number 36, which was supposed to come out on Friday, but is coming out here on Monday due to the interesting topic of it being about TRON, which we all know is my favorite in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. I just couldn't get enough of TRON. Please give me more TRON. More TRON is what I want. It's what the fans want. Who asked for this? I do like being in Hollow Bastion again, and I do like the TRON people spawning in the Hollow Bastion world. I'll leave a little bit of a heartless battle here. But realistically, like, do we really want more TRON? And you're gonna see a lot of me using Wisdom Form lately. I'm just trying to level up Wisdom Form so that way I can actually stand a fighting chance when it comes to the end game here. I know we kind of teased that in the last episode. We started the world that never was, but we're going to be going into it in much greater detail throughout this week. Eventually we'll circle back and get to Winnie the Pooh. We have to do 100 Acre Woods yet, but outside of that, we just have the end of the game, the world that never was, and one post-game fight that I want to accomplish. And by accomplish, I mean just simply attempt. We don't actually need to get all the way through it, but outside of that, that's pretty much it for this game. This game is coming to a conclusion. That's not to say it's going to be a quick one. We're definitely going to hit 40 episodes by the time that we end this, maybe even 45, but I'm doubting 50 at this point. I think 50 is a stretch. I don't think we have 14 more episodes worth of content. Could be wrong. I highly doubt it. I played through it a lot. All I do know is that the final, like, last one or two episodes are probably going to be pretty lengthy. I don't know when they're going to be coming out. Not this week, but late next week might be the finale of this series. But we still have a lot of Pokemon Soul Silver stuff going on, so if you like that series, that should be coming out on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, and yeah, just keep an eye out for that, because there's still plenty of that game to go, and I think after we wrap this one up, we'll be moving into Halo Combat Evolved, which should be pretty fun here. Been a while since I've played any Halo games, so that should be really interesting. And that one's more, right, like time-wise, it's a lot easier to pace because it'll be like right on deck, time-wise, right? Each kind of thing is broken up into a mission. It's not like you're exploring as much as you are in Pokemon in this game here. But as you can see here, some bad stuff started happening in TRON land. Of course, all these worlds have a second revisit, so why shouldn't TRON? Like I said, I just kind of wanted to get this out of the way, because it is part of what I would call the main story. It is important to get done, so we have to go through and do it. As much as I detest the TRON stuff, it's what the crowd wants. Give them the game. But here we go. The NPC's been messing around with the town's control system. Oh boy. It's spawning Heartless. It's messing around with the control system. Things are not looking good. Ignorant users obey the MCP. That's great. That's one hell of a statement. Thanks, MCP. That's a computer program for you. Yep, that's typically what they do. They take over the town. They throw bad guys out there. They try to kill all the residents that use the computer. That's a typical computer program for you. I can confirm. Sid's right. Confirmation check mark. Ding ding. He's a winner. But TRON's gonna need our help. So obviously, let's go and help TRON. Okay, here we are. We're ready to go into the computer and help TRON. Like, it's only us. Please, Leon, put down your rifle sword thing. Do not kill us with it. It would... It's really gonna mess up a lot of other plot points we got going on if you just shoot me with that thing in the arm. Regardless, the head. Oh my goodness, that would be not swell. Yeah, sorry, it's all yours. She's like, damn right, it's all mine. Can't get in touch with Tron. Maybe we should give it a shot. We'll go talk to him in person. Can you tell him to come to the I.O. tower? The I.O. tower, got it. How can you trust us to remember anything? We're the ones who, like, awoken the problem here. The sleep in line is actually a fantastic Keyblade. We are going to be using that. I'm like, well, the Decisive Pumpkin has more attack. It's worth the cut in one attack for so much magic. Like, it's honestly really, really balanced. I think it's going to be a Keyblade that we use up until the end of the game. That, and I mean, it looks cool, and it has a long reach. I'm not sure if that really plays. Like, in Kingdom Hearts 1, that was a big deal, it having a long reach, but I think we'll be using the Sleeping Lion pretty much up until the end of the game. There's one or two other Keyblades we get that are pretty cool as well. And I forget, we get another one by beating a secret boss. We may go and get that one, but I don't remember it being particularly great, if I'm going to be honest. It's like, I hope Tron's okay. Let's head for the game grid. That's where we'll find Tron. I've got a pretty solid belief in that. It's like, the terminal works. Well, that's good, because if it didn't, how the hell would we possibly get there? Haven't had any instructions so far. Of course, we gotta save quick. You can see there, we're on hour number 23 of playing the game. That's pretty good. We're getting a lot done. The light cycle. Please don't make me do a minigame, please. It's too late in the game. We're looking at these guys. Sid is just at the bit. Like, you finished? Would be if it wasn't for the old loon's magic. Oh, loon, you say? Ho ho ho, I'm fruit of the loon, my good friend. I'll show you. Ah! Done. He broke the computer. There you go, Leon. That was completely necessary. What did the loon do? Apparently all he did was shoot Sid. Like, that's about it. That's all I can gather that he did. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the room long enough. But Tron's getting attacked. Oh my god, Tron, how are you even dealing with this, buddy?
Careful, watch out.
It's like, careful, watch out. They're doing a lot of bad stuff. Oh, Tron. There we go. We got the Sleeping Lion. So I did realize it and pick it up. That's good, because the Sleeping Lion's a pretty cool Keyblade. I personally just really like the look of it. And the reach. Even if it doesn't add anything, it looks like it could. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like more of a weapon than the Decisive Pumpkin. I get it, the Decisive Pumpkin has more attack, but honestly, this late in the game, as you're going to see probably some of this episode and a lot of next episode, and moving forward, we're going to need to rely on magic a lot. Like, it's going to start coming down to, we need to understand enemies, and we need to understand how we can use magic to make the best of each fight. Because otherwise, like, anything at this point in the game is going to deal massive amounts of damage to ourselves. So, having the good magic split is a huge help. I think anybody would agree with me on that one. But here we go, Tron, we saved you. Don't mention it. What's going on here? What's going on around here? What's been going on outside? Well, they're making Heartless. They're killing everybody, Tron. It's pretty devastating. It's like a miniature war. They're probably pretty tempted to just launch a bazooka at the machine here, if I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for old man Ansem, you probably wouldn't live on anymore, Tron. That's what's going on here. So why don't you fix it? It's supposed to be pretty powerful, dude. What are you doing? To the tower! I can't even make the joke I want to make. But we all know what Donald's responsible for, given that statement there. The Lord of the Rings towers, of course, is what I'm referring to. Nothing else. But here comes Leon. Oh, Leon's... Look at... Leon's stronger than us. Why don't... These guys defeat things in one shot. Send them inside the MPC. Or the MCP. Get them in here. We need them.
Almost there.
What are... Sora beats the hell out of something with a big-ass key. That, and like I said, as the game pointed out, each time we kill something with the Keyblade, we're helping out the organization. Leon, get in here. Let's go with... Oh yeah, this is the form I wanted. So this one actually levels up with, like, each time you kill a Heartless, you get a little bit of a level up. Now I'm gonna be hosed here because... Oh, I guess we got these smaller guys. We could do them. Because the actual gunfight of it doesn't really do much. It just sort of looks cool. Like being able to peg enemies from afar. But the better thing that you could do is, it boosts your magic stats pretty good. So you're almost better off using the magic abilities when you're in that form. And killing Heartless that way. And like I said, the best thing that you could do to do that, like if you're really looking to grind it, is to, especially in this case, because we already have the World That Never Was, in like the second room of the World That Never Was, there's a big section of Heartless. They're just kind of roaming around on the ground, and they're all shadows, so I would just go in there, use Magnet once or twice, and then just use that fire spell and just sort of circle around the field and kill all of them instantly. That should get you to level up pretty quick. Because when you're battling these big guys like this, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. There we go. We killed them, but like I said, it's just not effective in terms of leveling it up. I can actually move now. Okay, I didn't realize that. Game didn't make it apparent at first that I could move. There's enough cutscenes here that it just seems like it would have plopped us into the next room and started this cutscene versus putting us at the end of the room, telling us to walk and then having a cutscene. But that's okay. I'll forgive the game just this once, just this one time. That's it. Nothing else will be forgiven. Stop at once. Bon appetit. We tried everything except inserting the floppy. Inserting the floppy did it. It's like, yeah. Leon's like, oh, shit. I forgot that you have to insert the disc. This explains why I had problems at the Walmart the other day. They asked me to pay, and I stared at my Visa card, threw it on the ground, and had to use cash. Damn it. But here we go. We get the disc. We get the floppy. Get it, Tron. What is this? Let's get it. Okay, we could just get it. It's not like a UFO. It's a disc coming into the system, man. Woo. There we go. Here you go, Tron. You got it. Hold my hand. It's like, what is this? What is it? It's very strange. It's Merlin's magic. This isn't Merlin's magic. This is a Nickelback CD. What are you talking about? This is the Nickelback top 10. It's like, you mean we're set? Tron's like, not quite yet. As the users say, we won't know unless we give it a try. Ha ha ha. We might all die. So, be ready. It could happen. It happened to the other 3 friends that were here. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Nothing. Ignore what I just said. Okay, here we go. We're going on a trip. It's the Great Expedition. Yeah. Here we go. Man, the Great Expedition is slow as shit. Why'd they build something so cool if it's just like a rail car? Right? It's like a zip line. Whee! We're going a total of... Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The speed it's traveling is pretty relative. I can't really tell if we're going 20 miles an hour or 5,000. It definitely looks like it's somewhere between there. Okay, it looks like it's moving pretty quick. How do you measure distance in here? Oh boy, here comes Heartless. They're ready to attack. Okay, the sailor. Okay, yeah, so here's like the weight. You can see I'm circling around looking to see if we can do anything, but the weight is actually just pretty much a timer. It has nothing to do with the amount of Heartless on the field, because if you kill him, it doesn't go down. It just continuously goes up. So, in short, what it's trying to say is kill all the Heartless as quick as possible. Is pretty much what we get. But that's pretty hard to do when I'm trying to level up some of my forms here. You can see I keep going to the other, like I'm going to the ends to see if I could do anything with the weight, but I can't. So I might as well just continue to do what I was doing before. And this is where I talk about get them up here like this, then just use fire, kill a whole bunch of them. That's how you want to do it. That's how it's done. And that does damage to them too when they're in there, so it doesn't hurt to do that. I guess you could carry ethers and really drag this whole process on. It's probably the best way to do it, but like if you in-game really wanted to level this up. But this form in general just kind of stinks, so spend time with it, level it up when you can, but I wouldn't break your back over leveling it up outside of getting it to be useful enough. Let's use Tron's ability here, because it's probably better than just hacking away. I really don't know. It might be worse. It might be better. But the beast attacks are pretty good, so... Yeah, and then I pause it here just to see if it's going to give me a hint, because the weight is filling up pretty quickly. It's like, well, if that weight gets filled, I'm guessing that means we lose. Which actually is the case. I did lose here once, but that's why I'm checking it so thoroughly this second time around. But yeah, it's just a matter of... It's essentially a timer. It has nothing to do with the weight going up or anything like that. It's just a stupid timer. Gosh figures, it would just be a stupid timer. But here we go. Usually if it's blinking red, it's good news ahead. Mark that one down. That's a catchphrase that I just coined. Why? Because I'm a businessman. But here we go. Into the room that looks like all hell is going to break loose, because that's a really grand idea. If something looks like it's going to explode and there's a million warning signs about going in there, you should go in there. Most definitely. And here we are introduced to the MCP. And this guy again, who looks like a real person. Sork. I don't know his name. Little bugs, your time is up. De-resolution. Oh. Let's see how tough this guy is. If he's anything like any of the other bosses, he's going to be extremely underwhelming. Yeah. Extremely underwhelming. Yeah, what is it with like these late game bosses? And I shouldn't say that, because the next boss we have to go up against is actually pretty good. But, well, in the next video. But these bosses are just, especially the human-sized ones, like, they have failed in comparison to some of the Kingdom Hearts originals. But there we go, we beat the hell out of that guy, so we're good. We have defeated him. Very persistent, Tron. Also better than you. Oh! We would have made a great team. It's like, feel the hockey puck of death. Arrgh. Oh. The hockey puck of death strikes again. Little known fact, Tron is Canadian. So, there you go. That's not a fact at all. I just completely made that up. Hockey reference. Yeah, I know nothing about Tron. I didn't even watch the movie. I just know there's motorcycles in the Dataverse. And that's about what I've gathered. But the MCP stops. Oh my god. It stretched out Michael Jackson. Oh no. Lord help us. He's here. The way you make me feel. It's like electricity on my balls. It makes me grow 10 feet tall. Michael Jackson, stop. Please stop. There we go. He's like, I'm walking like this because I have diarrhea. Okay, can we just ignore him? I feel like we could just ignore him. Because I feel like the main boss is the MCP. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if we just break through here, we could attack the MCP. Doesn't help that it's built in a circle, so I can't really get a good... There we go. So now, yeah, we could actually attack it, but we do need to attack the other guy. As you can see, he could snap us out of our attack. Obviously, I'm not putting 2 and 2 together right now. There's a crown over there. Yeah, see, here we go. Here we go, Average Joe. You can see, you could strike his legs and then just, like any other good goon, beat him upside the head a whole bunch. And that tends to do the trick. Now we need to get his legs again. There we go. And beat him in the head until he's unconscious. There we go. Now he's stuck in the air. He's like, argh! Do I get this little crown? Hopefully, Average Joe takes the time to get this crown. I didn't even see it there until doing the voice recording here. But now we can actually use this to attack and do our full extent of attack here. Which you can see causes him to go crazy. Then he comes out with this attack. Oh, let's get that. Yeah, good job, Average Joe. Really using your noodle. That guy's been unconscious for quite a while. I have a feeling he's going to get back up, but I don't really want to jinx it because I don't want to deal with him again. Oh, he's back up. We're going to get knocked out of this. I just saw him. Yep. There we go. Okay. How many times do we have to cripple you, old man? How many times does this need to happen? Apparently a couple more, I'm guessing. I like that just the texture on his leg changes, and that's the difference. It's like, ugh. I need to put the 16-bit graphics back on my legs. No, don't hit that. There's nothing I could possibly do to avoid it, being as I'm 20 feet tall. These guys beating my legs. And then when I die, I hover in the air. Sort of like a Force Jedi. I should have really knocked out another one of these bricks, because it's more helpful to have more of them knocked out, but... Apparently I wasn't using my brain during this boss fight. Not that you really need to. Not that hard. Oh, we need to keep moving. He's shooting pillars of light at us now. Damn it. I always hate it when I get hit with pillars of light. Up, triangle command. Man, forget knocking him unconscious. I just gave that guy like a level 4 concussion. Jesus. I don't know if a level 4 concussion is a real thing or not, but you know what? It sounds like I didn't make it up, so I'm gonna go with that. Do some attack here. And yeah, this boss battle is just really long. That's it. It's not hard. Just long. Average Joe, you're running into the light pillars. The light pillars of death. Can't be running into those. Yep. Up, let's do triangle commands. That usually helps. He's got another hole in the head. My god. I swear for this fight they were just like, hey, is there any way we could really prolong this, like beyond the point of belief? And they were like, actually, yeah. We can make it really annoying. We can make it so that way you have to break a bunch of bricks and then just press Y to do damage. And that's it. That'll be the whole boss fight, no worries. No one's even gonna notice. It's just repetitive and boring. But I did Michael Jackson, so what do you have to say about that? Light pillars? That's all you got? Kinda figured. Let's stay right here. Right there. No, don't hit the other one, you idiot, Average Joe. Just do this. Come on. Let this be enough. Don't let him track us down. There we go. Woo! We got the reflect element, which I'm pretty sure we already had, but maybe it's modified and it's better now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Michael Jackson, goodbye. Thriller. I turned blue. I'm going into the sky, because that's exactly what I do. It's like, woo, yeah. We committed homicide. Woo! It was self-defense. Okay, thanks, Tron. Thanks for laying that out there. I think I know I'm not like a historian, but I think I'm getting a lot of the high points of this stuff correct when I do these. But how about it, guys? Singing Tron, dancing Tron, Donkey Kong, oh, what? It's like, oh, before I crash. Sora, Donald, Goofy, always in that order. It's like all the users out there. I'm gonna say some stuff that pertains to your story. You make me stronger. Which is almost what Sora said in the first game when he was like, my friends are my power! We could defeat the MCP. That's right. We could even save Mario from Bowser. If we try. He's like, handshake? No, you get a hug, brother. Oh, thank you, Tron. That's a little weird. Is that what users do when they say goodbye? Typically when they're not 25 years older than the person that they're saying goodbye to, yeah, sometimes that's what they do. But when they forcefully hug you at your age, Tron, sometimes it's a need for alarm. We call the local authorities. Don't do anything freaky to my friend Donald. He's been through enough. Goofy dog almost died. It's like, alright, see you guys later. Time to take a dive. He's like, I'm just going into the deep end, guys. Woo, see you later, fuck off. Ah. Like Tron. When you say goodbye, it doesn't mean commit suicide, Tron. You didn't need to do it. Tron, no. And now Tron, of course, he jumps in and it's just like the Emperor jumping into the Death Star. Everything on the outside is good, but somebody's gonna have to burn their fire around a bunch of teddy bears. That's the only way this is ever resolved. Am I right? But with that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of this video. If you did like this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Look at how stupid Goofy's stupid faces. Let's get another close-up of that. Come on, Goofy. Oh, his mouth isn't open now like a dingus. But yeah, like I said, if you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself to make videos just like this now and in the near future. We'll be playing this game on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until completion, and then we'll be playing Pokemon Soul Silver on Tuesday and Thursday until we beat that game. Once we beat this game here, we'll be moving into Halo Combat Evolved, and I have a good feeling, just because there's a lot of time left in Pokemon Soul Silver, once we wrap up that, we'll be doing Luigi's Mansion 3 in order for October here. I know we have the whole month of September, so maybe a smaller game in between, but that's going to be like the Halloween time game, so... You know, if you like this episode, like I said, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and if not, I hope you all have a snazzy Monday and a snazzy week. Till next time, everybody take it easy. We're going to get to see the town be renamed back to its formal name and its former state and glory, so appreciate about a minute and change of uninterrupted dialogue from the game, and probably what's one of the coolest additions to this town, and as a spoiler, we will see this town in its glory at a later point in time in a different game, so stay tuned for that as well. Till next time, guys, everybody take it easy. We'll see you all here on the next one.
That's right. I remember now.
Just like the old days.
I'd be fascinated to ascertain as to when the town got such a dreadful name as Hollow Bastion.
You know, this town had another name once. Radiant Garden.